Saturday 31st of October, and I'm going in to work on the van today. No ifs or buts about it, no getting waylaid and priming other cars and parts and painting things. That's it. I have to work on the van because we have 4 or 5 weeks to go before we leave, so it all looks like it's happening, I guess. I won't know officially for another week. And we're getting new belts put on this. We got this bit here, I had to get an adjuster, so the belts are currently not the right ones on the vehicle because that bit was broken. So I've organised new belts and we're going to put it on the hoist and get that sorted, and I'm going to hopefully get those holes welded and get underway with all those issues. So I'm working on the van at the workshop today, and I've been home for a little while. Ruby's just wandered in. She's been at a friend's house and asked me what is with the number plate. Not too sure what is with the number plate, but they obviously spent a little bit of time at work working on my new number plate that I just drove home in, and I am mortified and highly embarrassed. On Saturday we welded up all the holes that needed welding up, and today, it's Monday afternoon, evening, Trevor stayed back with me and we cleaned those welds up and bulked them up and put a bit of primer on. So now it's ready for paint in that area, but I do have a bit more repair to do. Wednesday 4th of November, a couple more days before we'll hear about the Melbourne airport opening up, and really hoping it doesn't. So I did chat to Ruby last night about what would it look like if we stayed, because she wants to stay, has told me that she likes her school 12,000 more times than her last school, but we're in Rolleston, which is over 30 k's away from my work in Bromley, and I'm not too keen on driving that far day in, day out, especially through the traffic. It's tedious. So, you know, and if things kind of keep going the way they are with Trevor, which they've been heading for a little while, I can stay at that end, like 10 minutes away from work, but then what does Ruby do? She can't transit all that way every day, and she can't, you know, stay here without me here, and I don't want to stay anywhere without me there. So it's a bit of a conundrum, and I've put that in Ruby's court. She's really keen to stay. Well, you know, I've been asked to stay on a lot of occasions from people at work, and now been offered more money to stay. So I guess I have to consider it, and it's very difficult to get home for Christmas. We'll be in self-isolation for sure if we headed home on 4th of December. By the time we get across there, we might be out, but we won't be able to go straight to a shack, which is where we want to go, and we've been this far away from our home and our familiarity. You know, I don't really want to go unless we're going straight to the beach, straight to the shack, and Ruby's a bit the same, and she's not keen on just hanging out in the East Coast either, which I'd be happy to do, just travel around for however long. So we're at a bit of odds here, and we have to think about the best way forward. So we'll give it a little bit more time, a little bit more discussion, and see if we can't come up with something, and most likely that would mean we stay in New Zealand. Who'd have thought, hey?